The Catholic Church in Nigeria has called on the Independent Electoral Commission, Inec, to apologize to Nigerians, especially the first-time voters, for dashing their hopes during the conduct of the 2023 general elections. The church, who spoke through her Church and Society department in a press conference, believed that the election did not reflect the wishes of Nigerians. CTV News was there.
Addressing journalists at the press conference, the Director of Church and Society of Catholic Secretariat of Nigeria, CSN, Reverend Father Uche Obodechina, said INEC was not prepared to conduct the elections, noting that the hopes of Nigerians were dashed on the altar of INEC incompetence.
2023 general elections have come and gone and have left mixed feelings in the minds of most Nigerians. Most electors are feeling disappointed in the outcome of the elections. This was because they did not feel the results as declared by INEC reflected the wishes of the populace. There were widespread and very embarrassing displays of unpreparedness and or incompetence on election day by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, whose staff and personnel turned up at the polling units very late with incomplete equipment in most cases. Some of these staff were inexperienced, were evidently not properly trained on the election equipment and procedure required before their deployment, or they acted written scripts calculated to undermine the process. One of the greatest flaws of the 2023 general election was the inability, unwillingness, and outright refusal of INEC to upload the results from EC8A to the IREF portal in real time from the polling units, as was severally promised before the conduct of the elections. Laws are made to be obeyed, and the situation where INEC obeyed its enabling laws in breach, it calls for serious inquiries and demands answers as to why.
He further called on the election body to tender an apology to Nigerians whom they have let down.
We highly recommend that INEC should apologize to Nigerians for how its officials dashed the hopes of millions of Nigerians by conducting an election that fell short of not only the expectations of most Nigerians, but that of the international community, despite the huge funds approved for the exercise.
In the area of good governance, the Secretary General of Catholic Secretariat of Nigeria, Reverend Father Zacharias Sanjumi, have this to say.
Good governance is about justice. Nobody gets it. Nobody gets good governance just like that. We have to demand for it. And that is what necessitated the church to participate in observing the elections so that we can hold our elected officials accountable.
The 2023 general elections will go down in history of Nigeria as the most disputed elections of all time, with 1,491 cases in court, representing 90% of the contested seat of 1,490. Presently, 346 judges have been engaged in different tribunals to judge various cases. In Abuja, Tony Abba, CTV News.